Minnesota Governor Tim Walz campaigned for a second day in the battleground state of Michigan Wednesday, with Democratic presidential candidate Kamala Harris as her freshly picked running mate.
It's been a pretty interesting 24 hours for me, I'll have to be honest.
The Harris campaign was putting Walz's Midwestern credentials to the test in parts of the country critical to the election. They rallied together in another swing state, Wisconsin, earlier in the day, where the former teacher, a National Guard veteran, took aim at Republican rival Donald Trump.
This guy weakens our country to strengthen his own hands. He mocks our laws. He sows chaos and division amongst the people. And that's to say nothing of the job he did as president.
Polls show Harris has erased Trump's lead, built up during the final weeks of Biden's campaign, and a re-energized Democratic Party has flooded her campaign with donations. In the 24 hours after announcing Walz as the vice presidential pick on Tuesday, they raised $36 million, according to her team.
Donald Trump intends to give tax breaks to billionaires and big corporations.
But in a reminder of how divisive the war in Gaza remains for the party, a group of pro-Palestinian hecklers briefly interrupted Harris's speech in Michigan. She moved past it by focusing on a Republican rival.
If you want Donald Trump to win, then say that, otherwise I'm speaking.
Meanwhile, Trump's running mate, Vance, has been trailing Harris and Walz around the country, holding campaigns near their rallies, coming as Harris's surge appears to have rattled the Republican camp. In an unusual moment on Wednesday, Vance approached Air Force 2 while Harris appeared to be in her motorcade on the tarmac in Wisconsin, where both sides campaigned in the town of Eau Claire. He explained his move at his rally.
We landed about the same time that she did. And I went over there because I thought it might be nice to check out this plane that's going to be mine in a few months if we all take care of business, and I think we will. But mostly, actually, I wanted to go and say hello to the journalists who are traveling along with the vice president because I figured they must be lonely because Kamala Harris doesn't take any questions.
Harris's campaign did not immediately respond to a request for comment on the incident, which several people traveling with the vice president said went unnoticed at the time.